And that verdict, a big disappointment for the prosecution, specifically District Attorney George Brauchler. Besides the years spent preparing for this case, many of the families were hoping he would deliver a death sentence. 7 News reporter Marshall Zelinger is live now. Marshall, Brauchler talked to you about that disappointment.
Yeah, I've had a few conversations with the district attorney tonight, and he tells me he's more disappointed for the families of the victims because clearly they were not all on board with the death penalty, but they supported his decision after his convincing.
This wasn't a decision I just woke up or got elected and said, let's go get death. It was never, ever like that.
Surrounded by families of the killed victims, survivors, and his own prosecution team, District Attorney George Brauchler explains his feelings immediately after finding out his pursuit of the death penalty was unsuccessful.
While I am disappointed at the outcome, I am not disappointed with this system, and I'm not disappointed with this process. I thought death, I still think death is justice for what that guy did. But the system said otherwise.
The DA sought the death penalty despite a split opinion from families of the killed victims.
Frankly, there's a lot of victims back here that are with us right now that will be happy to tell you because they've told me, hey, we didn't agree with your decision.
Like Jessica Gawi's brother, Jordan, who today took to Twitter saying this trial should have never happened. Defense offered a plea to life in prison, but political ambition trumped reason. Now that the gag order is lifted, the DA revealed why he did not accept the plea offer of life in prison in March 2013.
I want to have my own doctor take a look under the hood and ask this guy questions. I want the notebook, and I want his entire medical and mental health history. And they said, you get none of it. And I said, then that's an easy choice for me. We keep moving forward.
Tonight, we are no different than we would have been, except we now know more details about the crime and a little about why.
That's the part that gets me, is I asked them to trust me and to follow me, and I would try to get them to a place that I thought was justice, and I came up short.
He repeated multiple times that he apologized to the victims' families, and victims is one part of what's happened over the last 3 years that one part of the prosecution team does not want to be forgotten. Her name is Lisa Tish McGuire. She was the prosecutor who had to interview all of the families and the survivors, about 1,000 people in all, and she says despite what happened today, she doesn't want it to overshadow the concept of victims' rights. Reporting live, Marshall Zelinger, 7 News.